Today I have a whole video with a bunch of Value Village stuff that is like a real mishmash. Some of them have already posted, some of them don't have price tags anymore, and I'll like give a guess. It's basically because I have been getting like lots of stuff, bringing it home, like just trying them on, and then being like, no. And then bringing them back, getting more stuff, exchanging them, and then that stuff, doing the same thing over and over again with, it's very overwhelming. So the haul today is like, I think from 3 different trips to Value Village. And I'm just gonna do clothes. I did get some extra like home decor stuff, and I also got some books. I quite enjoy throwing a few bucks in with all the clothes and accessories, you know? It's not all just about surface level. First things first, this cardigan that I'm wearing I got in one of the hauls at the Value Village, and it was about $9.99 I think. And it's really cute. Sage green, of course. The color. I feel like sage green is the new millennial pink, for sure. I have a silk, sort of a slip top thing on. Silk. I got sort of velour sweatpants. And then I have ankle weights on, in fact. And bare feet. I have beautiful flowers. So I think all in all we're ready to get going with this haul. Have I shown these before? See, like honestly now as well at this point I don't even remember if I've shown some of the stuff in other haul videos. So these are really cute. Betsyville, like Betsy Johnson clogs, I guess. They're sort of a play on a clog, and they've got this like gingham vamp on a mule with a big bow. There's like diamante crystals. There's this sort of silver hardware. The sole is like hot pink. There's also like raspberries or strawberries on the gingham print as well. So there's just a lot going on here, and they're fabulous. And I think they're like a very like kinky milkmaid kind of a vibe. I think they're an 8.5. These are already posted. They've gotten a bunch of likes but no like intrigue. But I honestly like anytime I get shoes, they don't sell for ages. It's not really my niche. I think it's because the shoes that I get are like ridiculous ones like these. Anyway, they're really cool. They're quite light. And then this here has a sort of a felt lining so that they don't go all clickety-clackety when you're walking with them, which is nice. And I just realized the inside lining is polka dot. These are so extra. Next, this is like an Ocean Pacific surf, Y2K surfing kind of skirt. It's a size large, and it's obviously like based off board shorts. The pattern is so great, I love it. And then it has like a little embroidered logo there at the back. So I think this is great. I got this silk Ralph Lauren. It's like the green label one. It's got all these ruffles here. Basically though, the weird thing about this is that whoever previously owned it has sewn up this bit here, and to be honest they haven't done a great job of it. It's pretty amateur level, but you don't really notice it because of all the frills going around. I always describe these kind of like florally, floaty, like especially if there's like a deep v-neck kind of blousey shirt things as like a very like divorcee at the garden party vibe. Next up is this skirt by Isaac Mizrahi, and it's obviously very cottagecore, gardeny kind of vibe with all the prints all over it. And it's a size 1 to 2. I have no idea what that means. And it was $7.49. Like I think it's an extra small maybe, but anyway I'll put the measurements up with it. There's a zip at the back there. It's got the 2 little pockets here, so it has like a kind of an apron vibe. Like it's definitely very like hosting an outdoor feast. It's cute. I got these pajama bottoms, little ditzy prints. They've got this really chunky tie on them, and then they also have buttons here on both sides with this feature. that I can't remember what it's called, but it's normally, you find it on like men's shirts will have this. I actually have some, so it keeps them rolled up. It's very practical, very, very practical. 100% cotton, they're by request. It says they're a size large, but like they easily fit like a medium with a more baggy kind of a vibe, the vibe. This gorgeous top, which was $4.99, I love that. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's no material label, but it's like that kind of like knit, heavy cotton knit. I think it's a cotton. And I like that it has the slightly longer sleeves as well. I really like that. And I may keep this for myself to wear for work. And if I don't keep it, I won't be posting it for a while because I think this would be a really nice autumn item. This bag then is like the last sort of bunch of exchanges I've done. I feel like there's others. I really feel like there's other stuff that is somewhere in this room that I've also gotten in Value Village and not done a whole video on. This first. Look, this is so pretty. Isn't this so pretty? It's so pretty. Okay, compose myself. This was $6.49 and I think it's like a size small. It's by All Day, made in England. There is sizing here. It says to fit hips 35, 36 inches, bust 33, 34 inches. So it's clearly definitely true vintage. It says made in England with this like beautiful little cute label that there's like, oh, there's like a picture of a stork with a baby on the label. So was it supposed to be maternity? No, maybe it's like post-maternity when you've like had the baby and you're taking guests in your house because everyone wants to see the baba. So it has little like, the sleeves are sort of bell out a little bit and the same at the bottom here. Oh, I love it. Okay, it is a synthetic material for sure, but it's a very light one. I wouldn't wear this on like a super hot day. And like the sleeves here are a little bit ruched as well. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh my god. You see how pretty the pattern is? So pretty. Little like lavender bits. Okay, I guess you've probably seen enough of this and clearly I'm incoherent talking about it, so let's move on because this is probably just a train wreck to watch right now. Next is a silk shirt, 100% silk. It says it's a size medium. It was $10.99 and I just really like it. Like I feel like it's very fun. So there's all the stripes here. It has embroidered flowers going all the way around, all around the waistband area, and then it has like these kind of little fun buttons here. And perhaps will I try this on and see how it fits? Yeah, so the fit is actually really nice. Like okay, see the way that this kind of goes like there and it flicks out a bit, so it gives a really good silhouette. And then like this like very skinny v-neck is always lovely. I feel like it's very theatrical, isn't it? Boho, like very nice. Yeah, this is great. It's a tiny bit big on me. I think it would just look better on somebody with more volume to their body to properly show off the cut of this. So even though I love it, I'm going to let this go into the universe and see who ends up with it. Yeah, so nice. So nice. Look at it. Seal at the back. And okay, I don't know if you can tell, but basically along where all of this embroidery, flowery embroidery is, like it holds that waist in as well. It really creates a beautiful shape to it. This is a good find. Very happy with it. Whew. Okay, what else? yeah, the last two things, okay, these are really fun. These are just like for whacking around the house in. They're by that brand La Vie en Rose, but I just think they're really funny. They've got like old coffee stuff all over them. I definitely think they're kind of naff as well, but in a good way. You know that way? In a good way. And the last thing, do you see what this is already? The American classic rock band, and it's copyright 2010. So we've got all the flowers there. The hood has ears on it, little teddy bear ears, and then the back is the real giveaway of what this is. So it's Grateful Dead merch. Really like 70s revivalist daisies with the teddy bears. And like neon colors, and then it has a really nice label as well. It was $6.99 and it's a size medium. There's the teddy bear on the label. I actually used to have Grateful Dead t-shirts when I was a child. Mainly, like, I didn't know any of their music or anything, I just was like into the aesthetic of the tie-dye and the teddy bears. I've never sold a Grateful Dead t-shirt before, so I don't know how popular they are, although I do see them for sale. Like I don't know how fast this will sell. But I love that it's like, it's not like one I've seen before. Like, what the hell, guys? It's very fun. I wouldn't normally spend like $7 on a t-shirt, but this one, it's a little bit of an experiment is what I'm saying. So I guess I'll probably have to stop rambling, and will we do some books? Tom Wolfe, From Bauhaus to Our House. Published in 1981, and it says that most of the text originally appeared in the June and July 1981 issues of Harper's. So I'm gathering that these are going to be sort of like little essays. Each chapter is sort of an essay on its own, so you can kind of dip in and out. There we have them on the back. Looking good, looking sharp in your suit. But yeah, I guess I'm gathering that it's going to be sort of thoughts on modernism with, and like its sort of trickle down effect into more mainstream use, and that's interesting to me. Then I got, oh, this is so nice, I got A Room of Her Own, Women's Personal Spaces, and it is really, really pretty. There's like just like a lot of very sort of cottagecore, seaside abodes, and like very nice. And in fact, Oprah's house is in here, but it has that like lovely 90s interior aesthetic. That's my vibe. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's all just about women's personal spaces where they go to be creative. Obviously the play on Virginia Woolf's book. And very meta, because right now we currently are in one of those spaces also. And perhaps you at home are in yours. Wonderful. The last book that I have is Monet's Table, and I actually seen this in a thrift store before and I didn't get it, and then I saw it again in Valley Village and I was like, ah yeah, okay, come on, let's do this. And it's basically like recipes from Monet's family and that he himself would have used, and it has just like photos of his gardens and of like table settings. It's just kind of like a little indulgent book, you know? I haven't actually looked through any of the recipes. I'm more interested in the pictures. Like I'll just Google a recipe and then I won't even follow that properly. I'll like Google, I'll honestly look up like 3 different recipes and I'll like amalgamate them, and then I'll like make my own flair. That's how I like to cook. So I'm gonna sign out now. This is just a little quick one, just to stay in touch, you know? It's good to stay in touch, you know?